What's up, guys? Sean here from Srkcycles.com, and we have a 2005 Harley Davidson Softail Standard. Good looking bike. It's got a little more chrome than what it originally came with stock. Python pipes, Harley Davidson bags. Yeah, get that windshield off of there. It's a good looking bike. Let's take it for a spin. Let's remind ourselves what Harley Davidson's all about. In the form of a Softail Standard. Hate these grips. Although they're so popular, everyone loves them. Everyone puts them on every single bike. Now, just kind of the way these handlebars are and the way the foot pegs are, they're not that forward. They could be a little more forward. I guess you got these highway pegs that kind of stretch it out. It ain't bad. I'm 6'2", I feel alright. Caleb felt a little more cramped on it. I mean, I feel pretty cramped, but it ain't bad. Alright, guys, let's start the day like we should with some words of wisdom. 2 Peter 3:9, the Lord is not slow about his promise, as some count slowness, but is patient towards you, not wishing anyone to perish, but for all to come to repentance. Think about that one. And I think what they're referring to is like God coming back and building his kingdom. Alright. Bike shifts good, and I gotta be honest with you, it shifts a little cleaner, a little smoother than that Kawasaki I just got done riding. The Kawasaki Volcaro. I mean, I love the Volcaro. I would never like not buy it because it's got a lot of good things on it, but this is just a little bit smoother. So of course, this is part of the Softail family. If you ever wonder how to know what kind of Harley Davidson you're looking at, the Softails, you don't see the spring, you don't see the shocks on the side, unless it's a touring bike, and then it's like, you know, you got bags and a fairing or something like that. You know, if it's a touring bike, that's pretty obvious. I'm gonna keep it nice and quiet because that guy's pushing a little baby. So on this test drive, I'm just gonna show you guys that the bike runs good, that it feels good, tracking straight. And just gonna tell you about how I feel. Feeling pretty good. I got a little cough. I've had a cough for like 3 weeks. All right, I'm gonna go speed limit. Hold up, watch this. I missed it. So the Softail is kind of like that in-between bike that, for a lot of people, I know not everybody, but for a lot of people, they're like, Sportster, I can't really take big trips with it. But they're like the touring bikes, they're just too big. And there's old guys who are like, I'm not old, I'm not that old. Even though a lot of young guys are riding the touring bikes, including myself, 18 years old. So for a lot of people, the Softail is like that in between, you know what I mean? It's just a classic, simple motorcycle. It's going to be a little better ride than the Dyna. You still get that big engine, but you don't get all the extra weight. You don't get all the extra fairings. And in almost every case, the Softail family has the big motor that the big touring bikes have. So you're getting that same big V-twin, whether it's the 96 or the 88 or the 103 or now, you know, are they putting the Milwaukee 8 in the Softail? I'm not sure. But in most cases, you're getting that same engine on a bike that weighs considerably less, like a lot less. I mean, no No one who's been riding for a little while would hop on a Softail and be like, that's a little too heavy. Most people are like, yeah, it's pretty light. It's a pretty light bike. It doesn't take up that much space. And it has the, it's got the balanced crankshaft, unlike the Dynas. Which, and it's not like, oh, they were saving money, or they just, you know, they forgot. That's just how they made them. That's what people want. They make the Dyna a little more old school, a little more unrefined. And Harley's always going to be fighting that. They're always going to be fighting, you know, how do we get better? How do we refine? How do we improve, but not take away who we are? And there's always going to be that part of Harley Davidson that is still unrefined. Because that's what people want. That's what people expect. Just like the Mustang. Just like... yeah, I don't know if the Corvette's kind of getting pretty... Corvette's always been a little more prestigious. Definitely more prestigious than the Mustang. And, you know, like just like the Mustang and the Camaro and stuff like that. There's a piece of them that's it's just raw. You know what I mean? They're not going to have all the gizmos and all the gadgets and, you know, all the drivers. They just a little rawness of it. And people really like that. That's what people like. Like, they will never not make, and oh man, I hope what I'm saying is true, but they will never not make a manual transmission Mustang. Because that's what people want. I mean, yeah, we all know automatics could go faster, paddle shifters could go faster. We want to go faster and have the control. So just give me another 100 horsepower. That's all I'm saying. Alright guys, this Dyna runs, no, the Softail runs great. It's a good riding bike. It's got 19,000 miles. It's not going to last very long. Most of my bikes sell pretty quick. Alright guys, that wraps it up. Remember, it's not what you're riding, but where are you going. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe down below. We sell a lot of bikes. We have a lot of fun doing it. No one has as much fun as we do selling bikes. Alright guys.